Hey, dear members, Christmas 2022, and what a year it's been. Well, of course, the year of the big move from Spanbroek to Grootschermer. All the machines, all the parts. We had so much help, even from our students, and help and so much fun. So now, end of the year, we achieved so much thanks to you and your support. We met quite a few of you guys who dropped over for a cup of coffee and a stroopwafel, and so much fun. We did some courses, we did training, we've made new friends due to our channel and well, the love for horology. Coming year, there will be a slight change in 2023. Nothing's going to change. We're still going to stream and we're going to share our watchmaking with you. But you'll see that the repair and restoration will get a bit less, and we invest more time in our own watch, because that is really going to be important now. There was a bit of delay due to the COVID pandemic, but we're and the move, simple as that. For 2.5 months we couldn't do anything, but we made up. We made up time and the stuff we're going to use for our own watch. Of course, here the small lathe all up and running with the microscope and the camera, so we can stream the lathe work. Here we have the 3 Chablins, the 70, 102 and another 102, and the Myford there with the microscope and a mobile microscope, and we have a tube with the streaming camera over there as well. The hardness tester, the Hauser, is going to be really important for coming year. For all the springs we're going to make for our own watch, we have to know for sure the hardness. The profile projector. Sorry, I'm very tired after the last couple of weeks non-stop repairing. So that one is perfect. Of course, Fat Bertha is perfect up and running. We've been making quite a few parts for really top-notch brands like Patek and Breguet, Leroy, serious stuff. And the making of all those parts is basically a dress rehearsal for our own watch. We know how to make the parts, but now we're going to make them for our own watch, our own design. Beautiful, really looking forward to it. One thing we are working at the moment is this one. That is the grinding machine. The Cobalt, beautiful stuff. Only it's going up and down hydraulically. And there was just a little thing here in the cylinder. So we polished the cylinder, and that is perfect again. And now with this one, the oil is going to retain in there. So hydraulic is going up and down, extremely accurate. And this one is going to be so important for the steel parts to make them the exact height. And because it's a grinder here, you make the surface perfectly flat, and that is so important for the finishing of our own watch. So all the parts will be perfect flat, all in one plane. So if you play with the light, everything is going to reflect at the same time. For me, that is a sign of real professional finishing. So the grinder is going to be extremely important for the beautiful finishing at the end. Over here, the Agaton grinder for the stakers. Yeah. Sharpening the tools. Almost finished. Even this is restored. Oil pump is next, but beautiful clean, beautiful finished. Lovely, lovely, lovely Agaton. We are going to cut our own crystals. Crystal cutter is up and running, ready. Had new ball bearings. And here we have new felt stuff. So the ball bearings are moving freely, but with the oil and the grinding paste and stuff coming off, not going to in the ball bearings. So that's the Agaton. Of course, Fat Bertha recalibrated after the move. Now perfect again. Luckily, because if we cannot make sure that the holes are in the exact spot we want them, there is no way of making our own watch. So to the micron accuracy, and a repeat error of 5 microns is insane accurate. Pantograph, nice and stable, and we are making more tools with it at the moment. And later this year, of course, the very thin steel parts are all from the Pantograph. This is the G1L from Deckel, and fingers crossed, maybe I can obtain a one step heavier. So this is perfect for very thin parts like the hands and the spokes in the wheels and stuff. And then we have to finish it. But the rougher stuff, so maybe another Deckel is coming over. Here the Deckel FP1. Excellent, recalibrated after the move, perfect stuff. This is going to be such a task because I don't have the experience yet to really work with the 3D copier. We are going to, Smoetsige Helmut, we are going to make our case definitely with this one. But I have to put in the hours and the effort to gain experience to get a perfect result. I am not too sure if we are going to use this one. It's a punch, and there are several ways of making the blanks for our gears. You can stamp them out a brass sheet. But, well, with Edwin, we are discussing that maybe it's better to make a bar with all the teeth, gear cutting, and then make slices of them. Still not sure. So it's here. It's clean, but not a real restoration yet. But I'm not too sure if we're really going to use this one. The extremely heavy saw for all the stainless steel. We got the real big bar and cut the slices from it. What we've done over the last weeks, and I say we, but mostly Edwin. He's turning out to be a real genius in just about everything horological. Here is our gear cutter, the Kupfler 1939. And finally, we get some excellent results with carbon steel wheels or gears, like the ratchet wheel. We got some excellent results for brass wheels, but cutting the steel was completely different kettle of fish. And because it's a 1939 machine, is a problem in the machine itself. The gear cutters, are they top-notch or not? Is the revolutions too high, too low? The cooling, we experimented with so many different types of cooling, all from the old books, because all the information is there, but then theory, practice, two different things. So we cooled with alcohol, spiritus, oil, an emulsion of oil and water. And I think we finally found the right way of doing it. Alcohol is pretty cool because it cools, and all the slithers of metal being cut out are being transported out of the groove. So a lot of work went in there, a lot of learning, but we are getting close. In the meantime, well, Christmas presents for the team. We are collecting most of the lathes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just about 9 small watchmaking lathes. So coming year we like to do a course for making your own winding stem from scratch without dimensions. So not measuring them, but just a compass. Really interesting. And probably make your own balance staff on the lathe here. So that's coming year. Last year we did 2 watchmaking courses of 12 evenings, so locally here. We did a polishing course, had so much fun, excellent team there. We did the international course, of course, with our friends from Ireland, James and Mark, Doug from America, of course, and Jörn, Deutschland. That was so nice to do, because for us it was the first time we did a course like that in English. We had a great time, and I really do hope they had the same. So coming year, a few courses, our own watch, and the emphasis will move from restoration to our own watch. You'll be part of that. A lot of time went into the sourcing of the material. See if I can find it. Yeah. Because we found these are maybe 10 main plates, 10 bridges and cocks, and here, well, all the parts. This is the brass. So much more coming from these bars. These will be the main plate. Beautiful stuff. We're going to make it from argentan, and that's why the grinder is so important, because that argentan is, if it's beautiful flat, so shiny from itself, that if we do the finishing, like the Geneva stripes, we will do the Geneva stripes, but with a twist. And you will be part of that as well. And the Geneva stripes are here with Kleine Karl. Is originally a microscope for tool making, but with a new spindle of 20,000 revolutions, high revolutions, and a beautiful cross table, really smooth. And so it's a cross table, but revolving as well. So pretty cool. And that's why I went to Bayern, southern Germany, to pick this one up. Cross table and rotating, and you can see the spindle tilting. Ooh. Now you are tilting here. And that is really important for the Geneva stripes, because you have a slight angle and then you get a beautiful groove. So we are knackered as a team. So much been done. Luckily, very happy clients, because we finished so many watches. Some of them quite challenging, even stuff I never done before. So a lot of learning with Elmar and Edwin. They're really getting somewhere. Due to Elmar, he is really into the high-end restoration of quartz, because yeah, you can restore it, and it's so much going on there, even LCD. So a lot of measuring stuff for Elmar. For me, more here the tools we use for the mechanical watches. So all of you, thank you so much for your support. It's not just helpful, it makes the whole project and the knowledge sharing via YouTube possible. Otherwise, because it takes so much time to do the stream, to do the editing, to do our homework up front. So it really makes a difference, and I would love to thank you for that, for your support, but your belief in what we're doing here. I think it's pretty groundbreaking that we show so much behind the scenes and do knowledge sharing. Again, quite a few watchmakers aren't really happy with what we're doing here, but I still believe that with knowledge sharing and education is the only step forward, the only way forward for a new generation of watchmakers. So yeah, it has to be done. Even Berthoud and George Daniels wrote books, so why not knowledge sharing, but through a screen like now. So all of you, again, thank you so much for your support, for your membership. There is so much more exclusive material coming your way, more and more and more this year, until we have the final product, our own watch with a twist. I'm not giving it away right now, but every step you'll see what we're doing, and I am sure it's going to be worth it, and it's going to be really special that you see every step of watchmaking, how you make a watch the artisanal way, but hopefully in an industrial environment. And I mean by that, it's all made by hand, but all the parts are interchangeable, and that's the industrial part. We make, well, hopefully quite a few watches, but all with the really high quality grade, and that is going to happen in 2023. Again, enjoy the holidays. I hope you have an amazing Christmas and a lovely 2023. all of you, thank you so much. And yeah, have a coffee on me. See you soon. See ya. Bye bye.